Today is Tuesday, January 4th, and it's a little after 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And this is the weekly chart for Altria Group, ticker symbol MO. And as of today's close, price closed at $49.03. And for the trading session, it was up $1.06. So looking at the weekly chart, each candlestick represents a week's worth of trading. And I've traded Altria in the past. And in those prior trades, I did identify two local support resistance levels. Back then, back in December, the local support was $45.65, or the local support resistance level was $45.65. And now the next support level is $50.45 relative to the current market price of the security. So what I'm showing here is this purple horizontal line, and if I toggle down to the daily time frame, back on December 13th, I entered a position because I was anticipating that there was a probability that price was going to make multiple tests to get above 45.65 and eventually get over it and maybe head towards $48. So on December 13th, right here, this is when I took a position involving option contracts, specifically the January 21 expiration date with the $47.50 strike price. So at the time, price was below $45.50, and I was anticipating at least a $2 move towards the upside. And since then, price has broken above it, faded towards the downside to retest this as support, and then has since bounced, and it's up where it is currently right now. And if I move this down, so it's almost halfway towards retesting or testing 50.45. And my expiration for the contracts are right here, are represented by this red hash line, which represents the monthly expiration for option contracts. So price has moved significantly much higher, especially with today's strong push of over $1. It has helped the premium of my contracts. So if I toggle over to the trade tab, right down here, I do have the January 21 expiration date involving the 47.5 strike price. Call is bullish. I did pick up 5 contracts back on December 13th, and my initial entry price was $25 per contract. So this was about $125 to hold 500 shares of Altria. And as of today's close, price per contract ended up a little under $174. And since entering this trade, the trade is now up $744, of which $400 was just from today. So if I click on view trades, so these 5 contracts were purchased back on December 13th at 12:38 p.m. And if I toggle over to the chart right here, so this is the December 13th candlestick, and where this purple horizontal line lines up is exactly 12:38 p.m. So that's the status of this trade right now. So there's another, what was that, 17 days. There's actually less days remaining because this also involves Saturdays and Sundays. But in any case, there's about 2 weeks remaining before these contracts expire worthless. Now, I am watching the S&P 500 futures contract right now, and it's still around $4,774. So hopefully there's a continuation in the S&P 500, which would keep the momentum going and help my premium even more. But in any case, I'll be monitoring this trade very closely in the event that there is a sharp pullback, just like what happened here, right? There was a gap down during the overnight and pre-market session within a 24-hour time span. So I'm gonna keep a very close stop to this at this point. And as the trade develops, what I'll do is I'll do maybe one more update when I close the trade. And until then, I'll just pick it up in a few days. So I'll be back. Today's January 6th, and it's 9:54 in the morning. So the market's been open for about 24 minutes right now. And Altria, just a status on this, is trading at $49.67. And for this morning, it's up $1.04. So as I had anticipated, as mentioned earlier, I was anticipating a price to hit at least 47.5. Price is still moving up. And a check of the trade tab shows the trade is now up a little over $1,000, $1,059, of which $430 is just coming off this $1 move. And with 15 days remaining, so far so good, yeah. What I'll do is I'll create an alarm just to let me know that if price starts pulling back, that I would consider closing the trade, because again, with less days remaining, the price or the premium of these contracts will move very rapidly. So I just want to protect as much capital gains as possible. So I wouldn't have a problem closing this trade out if we see a slight pullback. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to close it out right here. I'll just reassess the trade if this gets triggered, if or when this gets triggered. Let me just... So this is 48.88. So there you go. So in the event that price falls below this level, I'll reassess the trade and consider whether closing out or not. And again, these contracts expire in 15 days, which is on January 21st, which is right here by this red hash line. So I'll pause it for now and pick it up in hopefully another few days. Okay. Today is Tuesday, January 11th, and it's 9:41 a.m. and the volatility in the S&P 500 or the overall market is quite evident this morning. You can see that just this 9 o'clock candlestick, price has pulled back for Altria. It's currently trading at $49.93. I do have an open order to close out the trade because I'm anticipating now that this downturn could continue. So if I move my alarm back up to here, it should be around the area that I get closed out. So if I click on Trade tab, I still have my 5 contracts. Since the pullback this morning, it's down 247. So it's currently valued at $1,187. So price is still pulling back, and that was the alarm. And if I view orders, I do have a market order that closed me out at 263. This is a stop limit order to close out all 5 contracts. So as the morning develops, what I'll do is I'll do another one final update in the event that the order is executed and closes out the trade. So I'll pause it for now and I'll be back. So quick update, I am out of the trade. My 5 call contracts were just closed out at 245. So that was a net of over $1,000. The price dropped significantly, like it skipped my my order, and I had to go in and do a market order to close me out at 245 as price kept on blowing past my limit order. So because now I'm anticipating a pullback, I re-entered the trade and I am now bearish on Altria. So I picked up the same expiration of January 21st, but my strike price is $49. So where price is currently at right now, so this is almost literally at the money because price is above my strike price by 87 cents. So if the trend does continue over the next week and a half, that price continues falling, then this would also then be a profitable trade as well. So I will end the call trade right here, and I'll probably do a separate recording for the $49 put. Now we can see that my entry price for the $49 put, my first 3 contracts was at 39 cents, and price is pulling back. So if I see like 30 cents or $30, I would consider adding at least 2 more to get a total of 5 contracts. So that's what I'll be looking for. If price hovers around here, I may just add 1 more, but that's to be determined. So that's the rationale for that trade and the closing of the call contracts. So I'll end it here and I'll pick it up in a few days.